Welcome to CARICOMP Insider, where high-tech facial recognition meets real-world intelligence. That chatbot you messaged last week, the one that helped with your loan question or your insurance claim, starting next August in Europe, it'll be legally required to tell you it's a machine, not in the fine print, not buried in some settings menu, right when you start typing. If you've ever wondered whether you were talking to a real person or a robot and felt a little silly for not being sure, that instinct was right. And a new law is about to make that uncertainty illegal. This affects anyone who's ever chatted with customer service, seen an AI image online, or had their face scanned to try on glasses virtually. The European Union is rolling out the first big rule book for forcing AI to come clean. The question is, what exactly does it have to confess? And what gets a free pass? Let's walk through it. The law is called Article 50 of the EU AI Act, and it kicks in on August 2nd, 2026. The first thing to understand, this isn't a ban on artificial intelligence. It's a disclosure rule. The whole idea is simple. When you bump into AI, you should know it's AI. Now, the law doesn't cover every AI system out there. It targets 4 specific situations. Let me take them one at a time. First, interactive AI, that's your chatbots. If a machine is having a conversation with you, it has to say so. The standard is strict. Unless a reasonably alert person would obviously know they're talking to a bot, the company has to tell you outright. And let's be honest, most modern chatbots sound human enough that we can't tell anymore. So most of them won't get that free pass. Second, AI-generated content. Images, video, audio, even text made by AI, the makers of these tools have to embed a hidden marker, a kind of digital watermark a computer can read, so the content can be detected as machine-made. For tools already on the market, there's a short grace period. They get until December 2nd of that same year to add it. Third, deepfakes. If an image, audio, or video has been artificially created or manipulated to look real, it must be labeled as fake. That's the rule built to fight deception directly. For the rest of us, that means the convincing video your cousin forwards you should one day carry a flag that says, "This isn't real." And fourth, emotion and biometric systems. These are AI tools that scan your face or body to guess your mood, your stress level, or your demographic details. If a business uses one on you, it has to tell you. On top of that, it has to follow Europe's privacy law, the GDPR, so that's a double layer of protection around your face and your feelings. Now here's a mix-up worth clearing up. A lot of people assume that if a company uses facial or emotion recognition, they must be doing something dangerous, the heavy-duty, high-risk category. And that makes sense because facial recognition sounds scary, and sometimes it genuinely is, like at a border crossing. But that's not what this rule is. A store can use AI to scan your face so you can virtually try on sunglasses, and that's completely allowed. The only catch, they have to tell you it's happening. Article 50 isn't a prohibition, it's just say it out loud. And the timing matters too. The disclosure has to happen at the moment you encounter the AI, not in a terms of service page nobody read. First contact, right away. How serious is Europe about this? The fines reach up to 15 million euros, or 3% of a company's worldwide yearly revenue. Whichever hurts more, this is the first time a major economy has put real, enforceable teeth behind AI transparency for everyday products. And once you see it, the whole point clicks. These rules don't ban AI, and they don't treat using AI as something to be ashamed of. They shift the burden of assumption. Without disclosure, you assume you're dealing with a human. With it, you get to decide for yourself what to trust. So let me leave you with the simple version. Starting next August in Europe, AI has to tell you when it's AI, whether it's a chatbot, a generated photo, a deepfake, or a system reading your face. The law isn't about banning the technology. It's about making sure you always know what you're talking to. Whether you carry a badge or just carry a phone, the right to know if you're talking to a machine is about to become exactly that, a right. The full story's in the description if you want the deep dive. Now you know something most people in this industry don't. Use it. And when you're ready to put it to work, caracomp.com. We'll see you tomorrow.